I like the shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I wish I could go that bold.
You know?
I gotta go the simple.
Let me know if you need to borrow it.
I will. So, rather than talk about what you wanted this character to be, what did you want this character not to be?
I guess you could say I just didn't want her to be the typical girl in superhero movie, right? So I think that, you know, there's so many different types of amazing, powerful women out there, and I think we should showcase that, you know? No woman is the same, and we all are different, right? So I think I wanted to create a character that was just different. Something that we haven't seen from a female character in a superhero movie, that doesn't have to be the love interest, doesn't have to be the girlfriend, can just sit on her own and be different. So I think that we did a good job with doing that.
How much did you have to, I guess, push into making sure that happened? Because I know you're someone who always likes to have more of a producer side to your own performances.
Well, what was really cool is I think John already had a very clear direction of what he wanted for this movie, and we're all on the same page, you know? So John thought exactly what I thought before I even thought it, you know? He wanted to make this movie different, and he wanted it to be, you know, forward thinking and truly a reflection of like what New York is like, and that started with like the diversity in the casting, for example, you know? I think it's really cool that way, and I think that even our love interest in the movie, she's amazing, and she is like, you know, the love interest, but she's still a strong female character that, you know, is doing her own thing and is not there solely to be, you know, the girl, you know? She's doing her own thing, and she's like killing it, you know? So it's like it doesn't necessarily have to be one way, and I think that it's nice to see female characters in that way.
I know it can kind of suck to generalize about generations, especially like looking down at whatever is going to put you in this little box of Z or whatever it is. But I know that John was looking at, for example, The Breakfast Club, and looking at that generation of teen roles for this and for all of you. What did you find most different generationally than characters from back then? Well,
I think that this is, you know, everything changes, obviously. So now we have different types of technology. You know, of course, they didn't have Twitter then, or Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So that plays a huge role in our life. So another thing I would say is, you know, at the end of the day, it's all very similar, right? And I think what John did really great was keeping it fresh and keeping it new, but also having that classic feeling. And what that means is everybody has their distinct characters, and somehow, oddly, they all fit together and they all work. But everybody is very independent in their personalities and who they are. And again, it makes sense somehow. And I think that kind of thing is like, for example, in The Breakfast Club, everybody has their own strong personality and is who they are, but somehow they all work.
Rather than, I mean, I know you enjoyed working on the film, you enjoyed working with Tom, but what quality about Tom did you enjoy most?
I think for me, he's a super hard worker. You know, he wants to do everything, every stunt, it's like sometimes like, dude, you can't do that. We need you to stay safe for the next however many movies they're gonna make of this thing. So please,
don't go full Tom Cruise.
Don't go all the way. But he will, and he's so committed to the character and to being the best Spider-Man, Peter Parker he could possibly be. Because this is his dream. Like, it really is. Like, he talked this into existence, you know? And then I would say because he's, like, a really good person, and I think that's the best part, knowing that the person who gets to wear the suit and have the name of Spider-Man is a good person in real life.
And last question. As someone who is very clear about what they want their character to be, what do you want your career to be, as far as film in particular?
I think the most important thing for me was, especially coming from the background that I do, is just, you know, you have to prove yourself. And it's just taking the right things, doing the right projects, and taking your time. I said I'd rather be in, like, 2 lines in an awesome movie than the lead of a terrible one, you know? So I just want to start, like, I feel like it's like starting from the beginning. Even though a lot of people know who I am in the movie world, I'm brand new, you know? So I'm just starting off in this world. So it's nice to take those baby steps and grow.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Nice speaking with you.